I'm Father Justin DuVall, the Vice Rector here at Bishop Simon Brute College Seminary. Every day, our students gather to pray the Liturgy of the Hours, an important part of our day and of our common prayer together. From the earliest days of the Church, Christians gathered together throughout the course of the day to pray, and over the centuries, that prayer has come to be known to us today as the Liturgy of the Hours. It is the Church's official prayer. When you come to Bishop Simon Brute, you will be asked to bring with you a set of the Liturgy of the Hours. There are 4 volumes in the set. The liturgy itself is structured in such a way that it has both changing and permanent elements to it. The form for our prayer consists mainly of an introductory verse, a hymn, the Psalms, a reading, a responsory, a gospel canticle, intercessions, the Lord's Prayer, and a concluding prayer. Morning and evening prayer maintain that same structure. The changeable elements in the Liturgy of the Hours come from the liturgical year of the Church, and that would be the seasons that we celebrate, such as Advent, Christmas, Lent, Easter, and ordinary time. Within those larger seasons, the daily prayer of the Church keeps its similar structure, but hymns and readings and intercessions and antiphons are proper to each of those seasons. Sometimes when a person prays the Liturgy of the Hours, he's a little bit daunted by the ribbons and the constant need, as he perceives it, to be flipping around in the book. But once the basic structure is familiar and the particular season in which it is being celebrated is learned, it loses some of its frightening aspect. Every day we do pray morning prayer as part of our common celebration of the Eucharist, and in the evening we gather to pray evening prayer, and then again, later in the night, we pray night prayer together. Each of those particular hours in the liturgy has its own particular form and psalms. Morning prayer and evening prayer get their character from the particular liturgical season that we are celebrating. Of course, there is always as well the cycle of the saints, which occurs throughout the course of the whole year. And the prayers that are proper to each saint are found in each particular volume of the liturgy. So, between what is always the common form of the prayer and the particular prayers that go with the season or with the saint, the Liturgy of the Hours has a beauty of structure that provides the Church's prayer with a consistent and an important contribution to the life of the Church. Here at Bishop Brute, we are very honored and we are very privileged to daily pray this official prayer of the Church. It is not something that we add to our day, it is something that makes up our day. It is a way that we, as a community, unite ourselves to the prayer of Christ, and in a wider sense, unite ourselves to the prayer of the whole Church as it prays in, through, and with Christ. That is a very important part of our life, and truly one of the great privileges that we have as a community.